Hey everyone, thanks for joining us today. I am here to show you the wraps that were released yesterday in the stock release. We have lots of returning favorites and then even a few new ones as well. So I'm going to start with the re-released designs. We have a lot of Christmas and Thanksgiving wraps, and then we also have a few Halloween ones as well. So this first one is called Lilac Blush. And this one is a glossy wrap. And this is a light purple wrap. It's like a lilac or lavender color. Next is Diamonds for Christmas. This is a glossy glitter and metallic wrap. So this one has some solid glitter silver wraps, and then also some that are a dark blue color, like a navy color, and then a couple of them have different designs on them. So we've got some that just have snowflakes and stars and dots, and then some that have dots and snowflakes and little glitter lines going through it, and then also one that has a little triangle design on it which is glitter and then has circles in it as well. And then a lot of the elements in it are metallic. So like the stars and the snowflakes are metallic. And this one is called Crime Scene. And this is a glossy wrap. And it is a solid red color. Just a bright red color wrap. This next one is called Autumn Dreams. It is a glossy and glitter wrap. And this one has a brownish background. It's almost like a brown purplish color background. And then it has it's mostly just the solid color on the ends or near the base. And then as it moves toward the tip, you add some leaves and flowers, and then also some glitter as well. And it's like a multicolored glitter. It's like copper and bronze, gold, and like little different colors in. It reminds me of a popular wrap that we have. Less bitter, more glitter. It kind of reminds me of that color. This next one is called Cranberry Crush, and this is a pearlescent wrap. So this one starts off as like a dark red or cranberry, dark purple, pink color, and then it goes to a lighter pink color, and then like a rose color, and then into a light pink. And then it's pearlescent as well, so you can kind of see it's like almost got like a little bit of shimmer in there as well. Next we have Powder Pink. It is a glitter wrap. And this is a light pink glitter. Okay, this one's called Festive Feast. It is a glossy wrap. So this one is beige, has a beige background, and then it also has little Thanksgiving type food. We've got some like a turkey leg and some pumpkin pie, apple pie, carrots. I think that might be a potato in there. And then you've got, yeah, some other little images on there. This one's called A Little Eclectic. It is a glossy wrap. And this one is orange in color. And then we have two wraps that just have like a hat on them, like a pilgrim type hat. And then the other wraps just have a white dotted line and a brown dotted line next to it. Pumpkin Spice Latte is the next wrap, and it is a glossy wrap. So we've got a couple different wraps on here. So we've got some white ones with little pumpkins and a little bit of, looks like some glitter. Just a tiny bit. And then we've got these pink wraps, pink purplish wraps with little pumpkin and leaves and little maybe pumpkin spice latte drinks. This is called Gorgeous Gingham, and this is a matte wrap. So this one's got like a couple of bluish green wraps, like a light pink peach wrap, and then another one in that color with plaid, and then a couple of cream colored wraps, which feature pumpkins on them. And then some of them are the plaid that matches this wrap, and then some of them are just regular orange. So, and you can keep this one matte by using a matte top coat if you use a top coat, or you could also do like a glossy top coat over it if you want to make it a little bit more glossy and you don't like the matte design or the matte finish to it. This one's called Love Me or Leaf Me, and this is a glossy wrap. So this one is a brownish in color. So you've got some solid wraps, and then you've also got some that have like little black or almost purple specks on them, a couple of lines, and a leaf. And then we also have some that have a leaf with a rectangle near the base of the wrap. This one's called Nothing Compares to You. And this is a glossy wrap. So this one is a bluish color. It's almost like a blue-green color. Got a couple of solid, just that color wraps. The rest of them also have that color as a base, but they are decorated with little fall items. So we've got some acorns and some flowers. And some leaves. Onto a Christmas wrap. This is called Holiday Magic. And this is a glossy and metallic wrap. So on this one, we've got a couple of red colored wraps. So we've got like a red solid wrap that starts out a little bit darker on the sides, and then as it goes toward the middle of the wrap, it gets a little bit lighter and then fades out to the darker color again. I've got a couple of those. We have some of those with also a reindeer head on them. And then we've also got one that's got that color in the middle, which would be like the tip of the wrap, and near the base of the wrap, it's a white color with little decorative lines. And then this reddish color would be the tip of the wrap. And then we also have a white wrap with a little stocking on it. And then the metallic part of this wrap is the little red circles up here at the top. Okay, moving on to some Halloween wraps. This is called Rusting Witch Face. It is a glossy wrap. And I've got lots of different Halloween designs in here. So we have this black wrap that says Happy Halloween on it. It's a moon. It says Happy Halloween. And then we've got this orange one that is a spider web and has some bats on it. This orange one has a witch in the moon. This black one has a little skull and crossbones that says Boo on it. This one also says Halloween on it at the bottom with the little skull in a witch's hat with a bat. And in the background is the orange and yellow striped. Got this ombre one that starts out orange and moves toward a yellow. Also with the image of a tree and an owl and a pumpkin hanging from it. And then we've got these last two black ones, and the black one has a spider web with a spider, and then the other one has just little like pumpkin faces on it. A little bit of everything. This one is called Hocus Pocus. It is a glossy wrap. And this is another ombre wrap that starts out orange. It starts out like a darker orange and moves to like a lighter orange as it goes more toward the tip of the wrap. And then we've got a bunch of different images again. We've got a couple of pumpkin faces. We've got a haunted house with bats. We've got a ghost, a spider, and a spider web. And then we've got this one, which is like in a graveyard with a hand sticking up out of the ground. Very creepy. This one is called Scaredy Cat. It is a glossy wrap. So more Halloween themes. We've got like more of those white and orange and black colors in here. So we've got one that's black with a ghost. It's got a couple ghosts, a little ghost, and then a big ghost behind it. A couple of different pumpkin faces. And then we've got another orange solid one with a haunted house and bats, and then a black solid one with a ghost. And then we've got these two, which are, I would say, alternate. So one starts out white and moves toward black tips, and one starts out black and moves toward white tips. And they have, it looks like they're in a graveyard with little cross signs. This one looks like it has some type of cat on it. And then this one has the same, but with bats on it. This one's called Smiley Horror. And this is a glossy and transparent wrap. So this one is orange and transparent. So we've got a couple of solid orange wraps with little pumpkin faces. And then we've got these little ones that start out transparent. And then it's got little like stitching and then would end up with orange tips. So this would be the base, and then the tips would be orange. And a couple different designs in there. So this would be like the whole base is transparent. This would be like most of the base is transparent, but you've got a sliver of orange in there as well. Spooky Spice is the next wrap that we have. It is a glossy and sparse glitter wrap. So this one has some different Halloween colors, incorporating some purple into there. So we've got like black wraps that start with a dark black and move towards like a gray into a lighter gray. And then some start with this purplish bluish color moving towards a lighter shade of that color. And then we've got some images. We've got little pumpkins hanging from these little lines. We've got some with a big pumpkin image on it, some with the pumpkin image again, with a spider hanging from it, one with a moon, and then some of these, that line again with bats. There's a pumpkin face here, a spider on this one, and the moon. And then it all has a sparse glitter all over it. It does have glitter on the wrap, but it's not the whole wrap. It's has as much glitter as the full glitter wraps. This is Call Me Wild. Again, some different Halloween colors in here. This is a glossy and glitter wrap. So we've got like this darkish mauve colored, maybe is the best way to describe it. So we've got one with bats and stars on it. We've got a couple with bats and stars on it. And then we've got one that is like a leopard print with some gold glitter in there. And then we've got this lighter color. It's not like a white color. It's like a light purple, maybe, almost like a gray. And then we've got one with black stars. We've got one with little black stars and the half pumpkin again. And then a solid black wrap in there as well. So you could have a different wrap on every finger if that's what you would like. This one's called Halloween Street and has a glossy finish. Again, this is one that's got lots of different images on it. We've got a couple orange, and we've got like, it says Happy Halloween up here. And it's got a witch and some ghosts, a little pumpkin and a witch's hat. Got a couple of those. And then we've got this purple scene, which features a tree, the moon, bats, and there's a little cat in here as well. And we've got this darker red one with a haunted house, this darker mauve colored one with the haunted house and the moon and the bats. This one is called Little Ghoul. It is a glossy wrap. All right, it looks like we are back. Sorry about that delay. I'm not really sure what happened, but I think we're all good now. Okay, so this one is another Halloween wrap that was on the screen when it went black, so I don't think we missed any wraps in between. So this one has a blue wrap with some ghosts on them, different little shapes of ghosts. So we've got a few of those wraps. We've got some black wraps with spider webs and spiders, and then also some orange one with pumpkins. So that is a nice Halloween one. Okay, so we're gonna go into a Thanksgiving wrap, and then we go back to some Christmas. We've got them all intertwined here. So this one is a Thanksgiving wrap, kind of like a Halloween wrap too, I guess, if you use these green ones with like the tombstones or the little crosses. So we've got a couple of those, and we've got some solid of those color. And then also we've got these light peach color with glitter lines, gold glitter lines, and then the one's the pumpkin. So I guess if you use these two wraps, you can count it as a Halloween. But if you don't use those wraps, you can just use them as Thanksgiving wraps. And that one is called That's So Gordy. Sorry. This one is called Happy Holly Days. It is a matte and glossy wrap. So some of the nails in here are matte and some are glossy. So we've got this solid like greenish color. And then we've also got these gray ones with little white dots, makes it look like snow. And then there's little like holly leaves in there. This one is called That Christmas Feeling, and it is a glossy and pearlescent wrap. So in this one, we've got some solid red wraps, and those are pearlescent, so they do have a little bit of shine to them. And then these neutral colored wraps are also pearlescent, has a little bit of shine, but it also has a bunch of Christmas images. So we've got some gingerbread men, we've got candy canes, we've got snow globes, bells, a little bit of holly, a poinsettia plant. Looks like maybe a pine cone. Many different objects, Christmas related. This is a solid red wrap that's called I'm a Rebel. It's actually more pink than red. It's like a deep, deep pink colored. That is a glossy wrap. This next wrap called Happy Ghosts is also a glossy wrap. This is a solid black colored wrap with little ghosts on them. This one is called Head in the Sky. So it is glossy and metallic. So we have some solid black colored wraps. We've got this solid black wrap with a gold metallic design down the middle. We've got an orange one, and then we've also got a light pink wrap with little flowers on them. This one's called Eve's Temptation. It is a glossy and glitter wrap. I'm going to go ahead and say it is a very sparse glitter wrap. So it's a solid red color, and then it has light glitter sprinkled throughout. So it is a little bit of a darker red color. It's kind of similar to the one we saw earlier, the dark red Crime Scene. The Crime Scene's a little bit more bright red, and this is Eve's Temptation is a darker red. So you can kind of see the difference that they're both in the red family, but one is much brighter, as Eve's Temptation is much darker. This is called If the Broom Fits, another Halloween wrap, and it is glossy. So this one is green and blue in color. It starts out more green-blue and then fades to just like a solid blue. And then this one has some images. We've got like haunted houses, a tree branch with a spider and a bat, witch riding off with the moon in the background, and a witch and a broomstick, bats, and some pumpkins, and then also a wrap just full of bats. This Christmas wrap is a glossy and glitter wrap. It's called Holiday Hoopla. So this one is if you like pink and like Christmas. We've got all kinds of different designs. We've got some solid pink glitter designs. The rest of the wraps are a light pink with images of Santa, gingerbread man, snowman, and a different couple images of snowmen. And it's got a couple of presents and holly leaves, snowflakes, and flowers in there too. It's very cute for Christmas. This glossy and glitter wrap, there's no glitter in this one, excuse me, just glossy. It is called She Sells Seashells. So it is a black glossy wrap. We've got solid black, and then we've got a couple that have a sliver of black near the base of the wrap. Then it's got some silver dots, and then it goes toward this like pinkish color, and then the tip of the wrap would be black. This one is called Spooked. This is another wrap that has every nail as a different image. It is a glossy wrap. So we have solid black with just eyes. We've got orange, starts out as orange with a tree in the background and some pumpkins. We've got this red one with the house on it that says Halloween. This orange one with the tree in the background that says Trick or Treat and some eyes at the bottom. This purplish colored one that has the ghost images, says Halloween. This reddish colored one, again with like a tree and some bats. This orange with the tree and a spider web. And then this black one on the end that says Trick or Treat with some eyes on it. This one is called Glowworms. It is a glossy wrap. So this one is on a solid black background. And then it has little, I don't even know how to describe them, little got some color in it. It's got like orange and blue, green, all over each wrap. I guess up close it almost looks like it's covered in fur. That's just what it looks like to me. This one is called Emo Santa. It's a glossy wrap. And this is one of our Christmas ones that has all different kinds of images on it. Again, a different image on every wrap. So we've got black and red wraps here. We've got a black one with a red Christmas tree. We've got a sleigh. We've got a reindeer, Santa, a snowman, little holly leaves, some ornaments, and a snowflake. This one is called Caught Red-Handed. It's glossy. And this one is either solid red wraps or a white wrap with a spider web. This one is called I'm a Gem. It is a glossy and glitter wrap. So this one has pink on every wrap. We've got some solid pink, and then we've got a couple with white designs on them and a little bit of glitter, and then a couple wraps which are solid glitter, solid pink. And it is a darker pink glitter. This one is called Surprise Me. It's a glossy metallic and glitter wrap. So we've got a lot of red in this one. We've got solid red glitter, and then we have like a pinkish wrap that starts out darker pink and fades into a lighter pink toward the middle of the wrap. And it's got a solid of that, and then it's got two more that also have that color. The colors are a little bit darker, and then it also has a pretty ribbon on it with a bow. This one is called Spider Girl, and it is a glossy wrap. So this one starts with a light pink tip, and then light pink base, and then moves into a red tip, and then it also has an image of a spider web on it. So it's like a French tip, but it's got red tip and also has the spider web design on it. This one is called Where's My Boo? And this is a matte wrap. So we've got some solid black wraps that just say boo. And then we've got some orange and black and white wraps that are plaid. Okay, now we have a few pedicure wraps. This one is called Let's Give 'em Pumpkin to Talk About. So in this pedicure wrap, we've got a white wrap. It is glossy and then has some little glitter in it, a pumpkin and a bat design. We've got some of this purplish wrap with lines. We've got like a plaid design and then some orange glitter and then solid orange glitter wraps as well. And there's a couple that are solid orange. We actually do have this in a manicure set as well. It is on the website. Sorry, I do not have it with me right now, but we do have it. So you can get the matching manicure set with that as well. This one is called Hey Beautiful. It is a glossy wrap. So on this one, we've got some yellow wraps. Here, show it this way, with some little ghosts and crosses on them, pumpkins and stars. And then we've got purple wraps with little ghosts, purple and yellow wraps with ghosts, and some more yellow wraps with these two designs, and then some just solid purple and yellow wraps as well. This one is called Web Developer. It is a glossy wrap. And this one features some spiders with spider webs, and then also just some solid white wraps with webs on them. And this is glossy. And we also have this one on the website as well in a manicure. The images are just a little bit different due to this shape being a little bit different, but it is pretty similar. This is called Sparkling Summer. It's a glitter wrap. And this one is an orange colored wrap. It's a bit lighter, so it's got like some yellow shades in it. It's not as dark as some ones we saw last week. So it's bright, like a fluorescent color orange. And this last pedicure wrap is called Deep Thoughts. It is a glossy wrap and it is a dark blue wrap. A navy wrap. Okay, now we have the new designs. I know everyone's waiting for them. And they are all animal themed again, which I know everybody loves. We got some cats and dogs and some other animals in here. So this first one is glossy and it is called Living the Pawfect Life. So this one is light pink in color and features some images, some dog images on there. I know we've had a lot of cat ones recently, so this one has dogs on it. And then we've got little dog faces on some of them. We've got the word love with a paw print as the O, and then some that have little hearts, like, paw prints and bones on them. Okay. The next one is called Possum Pals. This is a glossy one. And then this one has some animal themed again with a dog on it. And then it's also got some paw prints with bones. Ones with paw prints. And there's a little paw. Looks like a cat paw, but it may be a dog paw. So, and this one is a light pink as well. And glossy. This one's called Who Let the Dogs Out. It is a glossy wrap. And this one starts with a little bit of a pink near the base and then moves into the dog image. Got a couple different images of those. We've got like black and white, a little brown one, and a gray one as well. And the last wrap we have today, another animal themed wrap, has giraffes on it. I love the name of this wrap. It is called What the Neck. I think that's great. It is a glossy wrap. So this one has some solid white wraps. We've got one with a image of a giraffe on it, and then a couple where the giraffe is just near the base of the wrap. And then we've got a couple that are giraffe print. So I hope you've enjoyed these wraps that we've had for you today. We will be back on Tuesday with the wraps that we release on Monday. So stay tuned for that. Go ahead into the website and you can see all these wraps that I've showed you today. And we'll be back with more. Check the site again. We'll have more on Monday. Make sure that you are signed up for the emails so you are able to